Okay, to begin, go ahead and take your fabric that will be on the outside of your mask, which is what's going to be seen. And if your fabric has two sides like mine does, go ahead and flip it just like so. Then take your template that says outer fabric and also flip it. Then you can go ahead and trace it with your chalk. Okay, now that you have traced your pattern, you can go ahead and cut it out so that you have two separate pieces. Now that we have two different pieces, leave it as is with the right sides facing each other, and take your pin and place it on the edge. Now we're going to go ahead and sew along this line. When you sew it, make sure you do a back stitch so that it doesn't unravel. Okay, so now you should have something like this. Now go ahead and repeat the same exact process with your lining fabric and the template that says lining fabric on it. Okay, so now you should have two pieces like this. The lining fabric is going to be much shorter than the other. Okay, now to attach these two pieces together, we're going to take both fabrics and place them right sides facing each other. So we're going to line up the middles and then pin them together. And place a pin on your sides. Then repeat this process with the bottom. Now that you have pinned your pieces together, this is what you should have. So you can go ahead and sew along through the top and then sew along the bottom, leaving your two sides open. Now that you have your pieces stitched together, you can use the sides to flip it inside out. Okay, now you should have something that looks like this. Now with your side, we're going to fold this in slightly and then fold it completely down. And then pin it in place and repeat with the other side. Once you have both sides pinned together, we're going to sew on the inner part as close to the edge as possible. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this. Go ahead and set that aside and take your ruler and your ribbon, and you're going to cut two pieces that are about 26 inches long. Now that you have your two pieces of ribbon, take your safety pin and poke it through one of the ends of the ribbon. And then go ahead and thread it through one of the sides of your mask. And go ahead and take off the safety pin and repeat for the other side. Once you have threaded both ribbons through the ends, we're going to line up the ends of your ribbons together so that they are the same length, and then you can go ahead and run a stitch down the center. On this part, I like to do a zigzag stitch just to ensure that the ribbon won't move out of place. Once you have sewn both sides, we're going to take our lighter and pass the flame through the end of our ribbon to prevent any fraying. And now your mask is complete.